What up, YouTube Live? How's it going, y'all? Today is October 11. Yeah, October 11, 2017. When's no Thursday? No movie just yet until next week. So make sure you check out my review of Thor Ragnarok next week. But I want to take some time right now to discuss one of my favorite shows on TV, DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm so glad it came back with an all new season 3. And last night was the season 3 premiere episode of DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Um, so this video will contain spoilers, okay? If you have not followed the show since season 1, heads up, spoiler alert. So for those of you fellow fans, we know that the season 2 finale saw the Legends basically broke time. So in a non-science fictional term, to make it simple English, they broke time in a sense that a bunch of historical figures, even historical creatures, get displaced. Sometimes they could be in, I don't know, maybe the Billy the Kid, the real Billy the Kid, for example, he could end up in the 12th century, or maybe somebody like William Shakespeare could end up in the 70s in New York City, whichever it is. So, there's a lot of displacements around because of what the Legends did. So the episode focused last night on Legends being screw ups. You know, a team that just can't help but make mistakes, quite often. I might add. So Rip Hunter, their former captain, came back, but boom! All of a sudden, he has a new organization called the Time Bureau, as opposed to the Time Council, which you know what happened. It um, this Time Bureau is basically like a, how do I describe it? A watered down Men in Black. Here come the Men in Black, but I know, and even the Time Bureau, excuse me, even has their own memory eraser, to erase memories with a flash of light. Even they have that. It was like a really cheesy knockoff of the Men in Black, but that's what the episode was going for. That's what the writers were going for. It's not like it's a blunder or in any sense of the word. So that is interesting. And so their job is to make sure those displaced historical figures get back to where they belong in the time in history. Whenever there are displacements, that historical figure is called anachronism. I think anachronism. Rory says mechanism, but it's anachronism. Anachronism. I think that's how you pronounce it. Um, so okay, back to the team, the Legends, right? What's hilarious is because Rip Hunter basically disbanded the Legends. He's like, we got discovered. We got discovered. The Time Bureau is here. We don't need you anymore. So in the episode last night, we see a bunch of Legends taking daytime jobs like you and me, and it's hilarious. The result, Sarah Lance. Oh my God, my favorite. She is so cute. That dimple chin, so hot. She works at a supermarket, and of course, her instincts always wants to make her throw a knife onto the wall or some martial arts shit. It's just hilarious, and freaking Ray Palmer ends up in Silicon Valley, of course, because he's a tech guy. Gotta go with Silicon Valley, but the episode also makes fun of the stereotypical millennials, with the whole Tinder and the whole "I'm not interested, bruh." Come at me, bruh. Um, so that part was interesting. I love that about DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Their humor is spot on, man. It's not off-putting. The jokes are not off-putting, and the humor speaks about the characters themselves. It's not like a distraction. Um, so the legends they come to the Time Bureau office, and to make long story short, they end up stealing the Wave Rider, which by the way had been turned by the Time Bureau into some kind of simulation class. Simulation class that pretty much studies uh, the previous missions by the legends, but these young ones, these snot-nosed young brats called students, they think they're smarter than Sarah and all the guys. Well, to a certain extent, yeah, because they do it by the book. But Sarah and the gang, they have the experience, and here's the thing with simulation, and I think the movie Sully brought this up really well. The movie with Tom Hanks. Yes, simulation is fun and all, but you're at the comfort of your own. I don't know, enclosed environment where everything's pretty much, well, a lot of the factors are already fixed, or factors, I mean variables, and you can get a lot of tries if you know did one error. Whereas if you are out there in the field, that's it, man. There's no second or third try. You gotta and the decision making, the judgments that Sarah makes as a leader, uh, they come within seconds, because no time to waste. As I said, it's that's the difference with simulation. Yes, you can get an A grade or you can ace a simulator, but it doesn't mean that you can also ace the actual experience itself, because nothing nothing ever goes as planned. I suppose that's how you put it down. Okay, back to the team, and then so the legends trying to prove themselves worthy again by getting Julius Caesar, who is one of the displacement, uh, back to Julius Caesar's time to Rome. But of course, a lot of things happen along the way again that makes the Time Bureau uh, distrust the legends all over again. And it's a great episode because they here's the thing. Here's what I love about this show. Number one, every week is a fresh new thing, right? Sometimes it's about fixing history. Sometimes it's about um, fighting a legion or fighting a team of villains. Sometimes it could be focused on a couple of characters, on their dilemmas. So it's fresh every week, man. It's not it's not predictable. It's not a long arc sort of thing. Um, it's like an anthology series, but for CW superheroes. Does that make any sense? The other reason why I love this show is that you know how some people out there, or not some people, some shows out there would promote themselves or market themselves as like, oh my god, we have banded together this team of misfits. And it's like, okay, a band of misfits, that's nice and all, cool, I'll see it. But no, Legends of Tomorrow really, really consists of misfits. Each and one of them are screw ups. A lot of the times, even though some of them are smart, some of them are physically fit and physically skilled, a lot of times they don't know what they're doing even in their own field of expertise. So mistakes happen. They're so flawed. It's they're such flawed superheroes that you can't help but like them. You're like, yeah, that's kind of cool. So they're not too perfect. That's awesome. They really embody the whole misfits thing, and they're proud of it. I like that. So those are the two reasons why I love this show, and I think those two were on display, full on last night at the in the premiere episode. And it just goes to show that the rest of this season 3 is gonna be a hell of a wave ride. Huh? See what I did? That wave rider, wave ride. Um, So anyway, yes, they the episode ended with Julius Caesar in his time, and it seems that Rip Hunter is kind of giving Sarah and the team the freedom or the space to do their own thing. I don't know how that's gonna last. How long that's gonna last. Obviously, Rip Hunter's second right hand woman disagrees with that. She she walks and looks and behaves like she's got a broom up her butt. She's always uptight. So who knows? Maybe she'll end up sabotaging the legends. Um, but let me ask you this question. The episode also goes to show that Maya, I don't remember the name here. Maya? Yes, Maya. Okay. Uh, she ends up in 1942, back to the time that she wants to be in, and so that and because of that, she has to break up with Nick Zano's character. His name is Nate. Man, I'm not good with names. I'm good with faces, but I suck with names. That's why I have my notes in front of me here. So, do you think that uh, in the subsequent episodes, the legends will go back to 1942 to pick up Maya, or um, will Maya find her way back to Nate somehow? Um, where is that? Sorry, give me a second here. I know Nate. Yeah, just want to make sure I got the name right. 1942, is that the correct year? Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. So, are they gonna pick her up, or she's gonna find her way back to him? And how often will these Men in Black or Time Bureau show up? How frequently will they show up to interrupt, or to condescend, or to judge um, legends on their every step? So that's my question. Personally, I would love to see Jonah Hex again. I would love for them to go back to the West. Which let me ask you, which time period in history would you like to see legends show up in? Which which part of history would you like to see them fix? Because it was cool last season when they had young George Lucas. So man, imagine the possibilities. This is like, I grew up with Quantum Leap. I grew up with the Voyagers. I did not, grow up with Doctor Who, but I love time travel. Time travel shows are the best. So anyway, those are my thoughts about DC's Legends of Tomorrow season 3 premiere episode. Um, Share your thoughts, share your theories, share your suggestions, share your opinions here in the comment section below this video, and please subscribe to my channel. And if you like my channel, and if you want me to make more of these awesome videos, please support me at patreon.com/ramascreen. There's lots of rewards there for you. Okay? Once again, patreon.com/ramascreen. I need your support. Let's rock this.